It's time to go back to the BetMGM app, take a look at how those lines have moved during the week. This is a new segment. We should have been doing this all year. Don't worry. It's going to become a fixture on the show. The Mulligan of the Week. So we made our picks on Monday. We do our pick show every Monday, but the lines do adjust, as you get up toward the game. So they've moved in different directions, or perhaps there's a situation where some material changes have happened during the week, or some other things have happened during the week, and you feel differently about the outcome of the game. So you have the opportunity to take an adjusted line. You could take a different team. Ari, what is your Mulligan of the Week?
So there are ways that you could do this, because you could just everybody's going to take a mulligan every week, because if your line improved, you're just going to take a better line. I'm going to just get kind of froggy with it, and I'm going to switch a side.
All right.
And don't ask me why. I don't have analysis. I'm going to take the better line, and I'm going to lay Texas points this week. And I don't know if I can quit them. I am on record yelling into this microphone that they stink. I'm fully aware of how moronic this may feel and sound.
Texas, by the way, now a 2.5-point favorite against Vanderbilt. I'm a little surprised this hasn't dropped to a pick 'em. When we picked it, Vandy was a 3-point underdog. I was on Vandy to cover. Ari was on Vandy to cover, but now Ari is on Texas to cover 2.5.
And I am fully aware of all the things that you're going to say, because I agreed with them earlier in the week. And I am actively choosing to ignore all the things that you could say.
Well, can we talk about the at least the bit of news we got?
Sure. Absolutely.
The availability report came out on Wednesday night. So this is the initial availability report. Arch Manning listed as questionable. I am looking at that as it is strongly possible that Arch Manning is going to play in this game. They feel like that he can clear concussion protocol and be ready to play in this game. So I am treating that information as if Arch Manning is going to start this game.
Yeah. Although I am definitely here for Caldwell coming in and throwing for 427 yards and what that would do to our show.
Every time he comes in, he throws a dot.
I know. I just trust me. I think Texas fans have noticed that too. I'm just here for what that would mean for our show and college football discourse in general. Think about how many columns that births.
Oh, a lot.
I'm
very few labor pains on those columns either. They come right out.
Obviously not rooting for Arch to not be healthy. I want him to have a speedy and healthy recovery and be 100% himself.
No, you just want him to get beat out by the backup fair and square. That's what you want.
I don't know if I don't root for those things. I root for stories, and that would be a hell of a story, dude. The thing that I think is interesting, and Andy, I want you to go on your quick 30-second diatribe about why you picked Vanderbilt in this game.
Vanderbilt's better. Vanderbilt is better than Texas, has been better than Texas. We just watched Texas go to overtime with Kentucky and Mississippi State. Vanderbilt is significantly better than those teams. Significantly. Vanderbilt is well coached. Vanderbilt has a quarterback who is dynamic, who makes things happen. Now, perhaps the athleticism of the front seven players, your Colin Simmonses, your Ant Hills at Texas, will keep Diego Pavia in check. But I worry about Texas being able to move the ball against Vanderbilt. I worry about Texas being able to block Vanderbilt. These are all concerns that Texas's offense has provided us with throughout the season. So I'm still taking Vandy. I still can't believe I'm getting points.
College football is about spots as much as it is about the teams. I really like the spot here. And maybe I've got Texas? A few long. Yeah. Being at home.
Okay. Vandy is coming off two very tough games in a row in terms of the kind of athletes you're playing against, the level of team you're playing against last week against Missouri.
And the energy required to win those games.
Okay. I understand that.
And
Texas is at home. I get it.
Yeah. I think that this is kind of I wish gambling was as easy as picking the better team to cover sometimes. It's not, your analysis and my analysis of who's on whose team and which defensive end is going to blow up their left tackle and all those things are all well and good. It does nothing for you as a gambler. And
Unfortunately, no.
If it did, we would be really good at this, or I would be much better at it. You've done quite well, actually. I'm just gonna like take a blind leap of faith here, and maybe this is stupid, and I'm willing to like put my hand up and say this is stupid. But if you want me to give you a reason for why I believe Texas will win from a tactical like analysis standpoint, can't do it. I'm just picking a spot, and I'm throwing a dart at it. I'm gonna take Texas at home, and it would not surprise me if they won the game, and certainly if they won it by 3. They keep finding ways to win. So
they have found ways to win the last couple of times. They also lost to Florida, which fired its coach.
The thing that would surprise me is if they won convincingly. I don't think they're going to win convincingly. I think it's on the table. I love the spot here.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I listen. If would I be shocked if Texas ekes out a win here? No, but I do think Vandy's probably the better team. So I'm going to stick with them.
If Texas wins this game by even 1 point, I wonder what the narrative does to like what we think about them, because they're still technically alive in the SEC race.
Doesn't change a thing for me.
If they win it if they beat a good team by a point at home,
no. I still don't think they'll beat Texas A&M.
Let's just get to the game and watch it. Or what are you changing?
Mine's not changing much, but the people have given me 2 extra points in the SMU Miami game because I had SMU plus 10.5 against Miami. I don't necessarily think SMU is going to win. I do think they'll keep it close. SMU is number 1 in the nation at forcing turnovers. The one time Miami lost, Carson Beck threw 4 interceptions. SMU got gut punched last week at Wake Forest. They need to bounce back in a big way. So I think Miami will get SMU's best shot. And thanks to the way the line has moved, I get 2 more points now. So it is now SMU plus 12.5 against Miami. So
it'd be kind of cool. Almost Miami won by 11, wouldn't it? We both win.
We would both win. Yes,
it'll be the first time in show history we both win on different sides. That'd be fun.
The first middle.
It'd be a good middle. They used to call me the middler on the roof back in the day when I was really good at it.
I think you're allowed to say that. I don't think I'm allowed to say that.
Was that offensive?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's offensive, but I do think
it. Would it be offensive? I wouldn't take offense to it. Maybe someone out there would. We get a bad review on our show. How could the non-Jewish guy say fiddler on the roof on air? I'm not listening to
exactly.
And your guy, that's all I hear. Whenever people leave a review like that, all I hear is.
Yeah, we get a lot of that. We inspire a lot of.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, guys. Like, if you think about like the actual shows that are super popular and the highly offensive things that are said on the, like, we are pretty tame. Like, if we offend
maybe we need to be more
personally,
offensive. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah, but like somebody said I was offensive when I said the Trump thing about like how some people like him, some don't. It's like if you are offended by us, like on a personal level,
that's just a basic fact.
I know. Like if like, listen, we might offend you with a football opinion because it doesn't jive with what you root for or what you hope or what you think. That's totally fine. But if we offend you on this show on a personal level, like when it comes to politics or like human emotion, past what your favorite football team is. Like
I perfectly understand if a person is offended because someone gave a political opinion that is the opposite side of theirs.
Yeah,
they were mad about it.
I agree.
But stating a basic fact is not that.
Yeah,
that's a different thing.
If we have gotten to the point where we offend you on a personal level outside of football, you're the problem. Like we try really hard not to provide opinions about anything that's real outside of football. So, like, if I've ever said something to you that, like, doesn't jive with your personal views, like, that's a you problem. Because I don't.
I think I piss people off enough with the football opinions.
Yeah, so. Me too. But if you're offended for if I have offended you over politics on this show, then you have no governor whatsoever to exist in society.